friends, my name is Millie and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you the May Fairyloot unboxing. So in May I've actually got 4 Fairyloot packages to unbox for you today, because not only do we have all 3 of the subscriptions, but we also have an extra book that I ordered for myself, which is a special edition Fairyloot have done separately to the monthly subscription boxes. Now I want to preface this by saying that I have paid for all of these packages myself. Fairyloot have not sent me any of these. If they would like to send me anything, I'm not going to say no, but yeah, I've paid for all of these myself. So we have got the May Romantasy box. This is a book-only subscription where you get an adult romantasy book. This is going to be rated 18+, and this is actually only the 2nd month that this subscription has been live. It only started in April, so that's going to be fun. We have the extra package that I ordered for myself. We have the YA box. So this is a box that includes 3, 4, 5 bookish goodies, as well as a special edition hardback new release young adult book. Always fun. I've had this for over 3 years now. And finally we have the adult fantasy book only subscription. This is special edition new release hardback. Adult fantasy normally does tend to skew into the romantasy kind of genre a little bit, but I'm intrigued as to what the difference is going to be as the Romantasy subscription kind of goes on. So why don't we just start with this one, seeing as I've got it in my hands. So this is the adult book only subscription. Pretty sure I know what this one is, possibly. Okay, the theme for the May adult fantasy is cottagecore. Very, very cute theme art. I love that. I think it's The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I don't really know what is different about that compared to the regular cover, because we have had this in the shop and it looks very, very similar to the standard cover, so I'm not sure what the difference is there. I'll overlay a picture of the original cover over the top as always. I'm not sure what the difference is. Oh, we have some very pretty edges. Okay, so we have a solid top and bottom edge, but we have a beautiful sprayed foredge there that's got like a sort of honeycomb pattern with bees on. Love that. Oh, and some very, very pretty end papers. Wow. Oh, and a reversible dust jacket. Okay, I'm gonna try and not spoil myself with the other things first. Let's look at the end papers first. So this is at the front. That is stunning. Can you see how shiny those are? Very beautifully foiled. And then at the back, different end papers there, also beautifully foiled. And we actually have foiling on the hardcover as well, which I love. That is really, really gorgeous. I love this design with the flowers and the sort of honey pot there. I think that's beautiful. I'd want to display it like that, to be honest. But we do have a reversible dust jacket, which, oh, I think I actually prefer that to the standard cover. So this is what the dust jacket looks like sort of originally, but then when I reverse it, you have this, and that is stunning. I love that. I especially love the little cottage here, but I think I actually prefer the reversible dust jacket to the standard one, so that's fun. So the exclusive edition has an exclusive cover, so it is a different cover. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. It might just be a different colourway, perhaps. Reversible dust jacket artwork, digital sprayed edge with solid top and bottom edge, character artwork on the end papers with foil, a foil design on the hardcover, bonus content, digital signature, and an author letter bound into the book. Very fun. Okay, so this book I believe is sapphic. Marigold Claude has always preferred the company of the spirits of the meadow to any of the suitors who've tried to woo her. So when her grandmother whisks her away to the family cottage on the tiny Isle of Innisfree with an offer to train her as the next Honey Witch, she accepts immediately. But her newfound magic and independence come with a price. No one can fall in love with the Honey Witch. When Lottie Burke, a notoriously grumpy skeptic who doesn't believe in magic, shows up on her doorstep, Marigold can't resist the challenge to prove to her that magic is real. But soon Marigold begins to care for Lottie in ways she never expected. And when darker magic awakens and threatens to destroy her home, she must fight for much more than her new home, at the risk of losing her magic and her heart. I think that sounds really good. I've been eyeing it up ever since it came into Waterstones when it was first released, and I'm very glad to have such a pretty edition of it. Although I do think that I will reverse the dust jacket when I put it on my shelves because that is stunning. But I'm very, very pleased with this pick. I think that's a great pick from Fairyloot and a gorgeous design. I love all of the designs on that. I think that is beautiful. Okay, what should we go for next? Should we go for the extra thing that I ordered for myself? So obviously I know what this is because I ordered it, and I actually ordered this so that it would be matching with my other Fairyloot editions of this series, because when Fairyloot did the first book of this series in their, it was one of their very first adult fantasy books, I think, or no, was it like the, was it a YA choice? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember now. But they did a stunning edition of the first book. Actually, I'm just gonna adjust. They did a stunning edition of the first book, and then I ordered the matching edition for the sequel, and now there is a little sort of novella kind of thing in the world, so I had to order the Fairyloot edition to match that. And that is Tales of the Celestial Kingdom by Sue Lynn Tam. Love, oh my god, I love the colour scheme of this with the sort of pastel blues and pinks. I think that is gorgeous. The original cover is kind of green and pinks, I'll overlay it over the top. I love that. And what I was most excited for was the edges, because on all of the Daughter of the Moon Goddess books that Fairyloot have done, so Daughter of the Moon Goddess and Heart of the Sun Warrior, they've had stunning edges, so I was extremely excited to be getting these. And then you also have beautiful end papers and foil on the hardcover as well. Let's show you the end papers. These, then this one. And the foil on the hardcover is this, which is stunning, stunning. I love the Fairyloot editions of this series. They're all just so beautiful. I loved Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I thought that was a brilliant book. Heart of the Sun Warrior I wasn't as in love with. I did still really like it, but I didn't love it as much as Daughter of the Moon Goddess. But when I heard that Sue Lynn Tan was doing a sort of collection of short stories set in the same world, I knew I wanted the Fairyloot edition to that. And I was actually really sad because Waterstones did sprayed edge editions for Daughter of the Moon Goddess and Heart of the Sun Warrior, so I actually have both Waterstones and Fairyloot editions of these first two books in the series, but I don't remember seeing anywhere of them doing a sprayed edge edition for Tales of the Celestial Kingdom, so I haven't got it in the original cover. I've only got the Fairyloot edition, but maybe I just missed out on it. Maybe I need to try and track it down. Let me know if there was a sprayed edge edition of it, because I don't remember seeing that anywhere, and I definitely would have gotten it if I had. Otherwise I might just have to get the regular edition just so I have it all matching. But this is absolutely beautiful and I'm very, very pleased to have this. Let's go with the Romantasy book now. So Fairyloot do really cool packaging for the Romantasy. Got like the little sort of flaming heart. I'm a bit nervous about the choice of this book because I looked up the spoilers for it and I'm not sure that I'm gonna love this, but I still kept my subscription anyway because I want to kind of see if the Romantasy subscription is for me, maybe based off the first 6 months or so by reading them, hopefully, because I'm very, very behind on my book box reading. But the theme anyway for the May Romantasy book is written in red. Ooh, that is a very nice design. I don't know, it's A Curse for Blood and Wolves by Melissa McTernan, and just looking at the sprayed edges on this is a stunning design, stunning edition. I just don't know if this is a book for me. I'm guessing it's werewolves, which I'm just hoping it's not a Megaverse. But anyway, so you have a completely redesigned cover on here. I'll overlay the original over the top. Definitely prefer this cover to the original. The original was kind of giving bad Photoshop, so this one is definitely much better. And you also have a solid top and bottom edge, but you have gorgeous sprayed 4-edge design. That is absolutely stunning. And you have end paper. Ooh, they have gone all out on this one, to be fair to them. So you have these end papers, and these are foiled, and on the other side these ones, and you have a very beautiful printed onto the case foiling design. So you've got a rose on the back and the wolf on the front. That's very, very pretty, although admittedly in the sunlight you can't really see the foil design because of how light the background is. And then you also have a reversible dust jacket, which actually is from the original cover design. So that is this one. Yeah, I really don't like it. I don't like the eyes. Like, why? I mean, there's so many better designs that could have come up with for that. But yeah, this is, I believe it's a werewolf romance. let's see what the spoiler card says. A seductive spin on a classic fairy tale, this story follows our main character Ruby, who finds herself being tracked by the eyes of a stranger in the woods. Yet instead of fear, she finds herself yearning for the mysterious stranger lurking in the darkness. Redesigned cover featuring character artwork, an alternative colourway of the trade cover on the reverse dust jacket, foil elements and design on the hardcover, digital sprayed foredge with a top solid and bottom edge, foiled character and paper artwork, and signed by the author. And then we also have the author letter not bound into the book. And actually the what's making me laugh is the quote on the back of the book says, "I want you to chase me, and what do you want me to do when I catch you?" Okay. And it says on the synopsis, "Can you be drawn to someone you've never met? When Ruby feels the eyes of a stranger in the woods, she knows she should be scared, that she should run away, but she can't. Instead she feels a thrill, feels drawn to this stranger who follows her in the woods, yearns for his eyes on her every night as she walks home, hoping to hear the crunch of leaves under his feet that signals he's there. Will he ever reveal himself?" A steamy reimagining of Little Red Riding Hood. I didn't realise it was a steamy reimagining of Little Red Riding Hood. I thought it was just a werewolf book, which I guess it still probably is. But I feel a bit concerned about this gal, that she's, you know, yearning for this person who's sounds like he's stalking her. So we'll see about that one. Not sure about that. And I've heard it is meant to be very, very, very spicy. So we'll find out if that's any good or not. Okay, and then we're on to the YA box. So last month I was actually kind of disappointed with some of the items in here, and I was actually also pretty disappointed with the book choice, purely because they've done a June Seal Tan book before, I've remembered, since I did the unboxing, and I didn't really like it. That was Jade Fire Gold. I think I just found that kind of average. I think I gave it like 3 stars or something like that. So that makes me a bit nervous for that book. But hopefully this one will be a bit better, because I like the theme of this one. The spoiler card. So this is the spoiler card art, and the theme is Scholarly Secrets. Can have a look at the spoilers there. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, is this a glasses case? Oh, okay, already loving this. As you can see, I need glasses cases. That is so pretty. What is that inspired by? Oh, it's inspired by the book of the month. Okay, and yeah, it is a glasses case. That is very, very cute. I love that. So it's got a very, very pretty sort of academia design. You've got these statues here, you have cups of tea, little skulls, and sort of leafy kind of design. I really like that. That is a win. Okay, and then we have, oh, something very soft. Don't know what this is. Is this a cushion cover? Oh, I think it is a cushion cover. What's this inspired by? Oh, the Atlas 6. Okay, I know a lot of people will be very happy about this. I really like the Atlas 6, but I did not like the Atlas Paradox. So haven't read the Atlas Complex yet, but I do really like Olivia Blake. So we have the characters, and it's beautifully soft. That is probably the softest cushion cover that they've done. Normally the Fairyloot cushion covers tend to be a little bit scratchy almost, or a little bit stiff. I still have them, but this one I'm loving, and I just love the kind of academia of that. Very cool, very cool. Already off to a great start with this box. Oh, and we then have the next secret book. Okay, so for context, Fairyloot have done these secret book designs in the past few boxes, over the past few months I want to say. So we've had books 1, 2 and 3, and they are just very cool little secret books that you can open up, and I store all of my tarot cards in there that Fairyloot sends out every month. So I really like it when they do the secret books. So let's actually, if I can get these up there, then we can put the new one next to it. Hopefully they're not going to fall on my head. So this one is Collection of Magical Tomes Volume 4, and loving the box design for this. Let's see what it's going to look like. Ooh, that is beautiful. That's my favourite one so far. It's kind of like a pinky rose gold almost colour, and this secret book is entitled Lessons on the Classical Arts, and that is gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. Love that for you, Fairyloot. It looks so good. Love the secret books. Also really good for storing your bookmarks as well. Oh, and we've got 2 little items. So we have, what is this? Oh, this is the Study in Drowning item. I was so excited when I saw this in the Fairy Scoop for last month's box. And we have an absolutely beautiful enamel pin inspired by Study in Drowning. That is gorgeous, and it says, "I will love you to ruination," and it's a typewriter, which obviously in the era of the Tortured Poets department is perfect. And actually Ava Reid has just announced that there's going to be a sequel to Study in Drowning called Theory of Dreaming, and I am so excited. Cannot wait for the sequel. A Study in Drowning was one of my top 5 books of last year, so for there to be a sequel coming out makes me just want to scream. And the fact that we have a gorgeous enamel pin inspired by it makes me very, very happy. That is beautiful. I love that. Okay, and the final item apart from the tarot cards is Dark Academia book tabs. So this is perfect for, I'm guessing, if you annotate your books. I don't. They're very, very pretty. They're very nice. That's gorgeous. So you have these beautiful page tabs. These are quite good actually for when I'm journaling, but I don't annotate my books, but I'm sure that they would be very useful for that. Beautiful, beautiful designs. Everything in this box has been absolutely gorgeous, very cohesive as well. Okay, and then let's see if I can dig out the monthly tarot cards. So the tarot cards are an item that Fairyloot does every month. These are, the idea of these is that when you've had enough Fairyloot boxes, you will have built yourself up a full tarot deck, and we are, I want to say, like halfway through the Celestial Tarot deck now. It's been a couple of years, I want to say, since it started, maybe 18 months. So in this month's box we have the 3 and the 4 of Suns. I don't know who these guys are. Oh, they're from the Book of the Month, so that's fine. But these are beautiful. I love the character artwork on there. That's gorgeous. Okay, so it's time for the book of the month, and obviously having looked at the spoiler card I've seen what the book is, but it's fine because I'm very excited for this book. So, whoa, I was just getting the Fairy Scoop out. They've changed the design of the Fairy Scoops. They've been the same design since I've been getting them, and I think since before that, so it was probably about time, but that is beautiful. Oh, I love that. And it says that next month's theme is Decadent Desires, so that's very cool. And that includes items inspired by Court of Thorns and Roses, Shatter Me, with foiled character bookmarks. Love foiled character bookmarks. And then we should have a bookmark in here as well for that matches the spoiler card art. Okay, so that's that one. Very, very pretty. Okay. Oh, okay, that is a completely redesigned cover. That is gorgeous. It's kind of hard to show on camera, but that is a very beautiful red. The book is The Temptation of Magic by Megan Scott, which I've been really looking forward to. It's meant to be really, really great. You have a top and bottom sprayed edge with beautiful, beautiful sprayed edge foredge. And this is a completely redesigned cover, so I'll overlay the original over the top. Very, very different to the original cover, but I'm loving the vibes. And then we have, ooh, very beautiful. So we have foiled and paper artwork. Love the vibes. And then we have print on the other side. Also loving the vibes. We have absolutely gorgeous foiling on the hardcover. It says the title on this side, but then on the other side have all of these designs, which I think is really, really cool. And you also have a reversible dust jacket, which is nothing like the original cover either, but that's awesome. I like that a lot. Fairyloot have gone all out on this one. That is gorgeous. The special edition features for this book are an exclusive redesigned cover, reversible dust jacket artwork, full design on the hardcover, digital sprayed edge with a solid top and bottom edge, foiled end papers with different art on the front and back, bonus content, a digital signature, and an author letter bound into the book. Lots of features going on in here. And this book is, I don't know what it's about, so I'm going to read you out the synopsis. I've definitely looked up the synopsis of this one before, and I don't think I've really understood what's going on in it before. As an Imperial, Nicole has the ability to kill any deadly supernatural. But if her power ever awakened, the Wake, the organisation that governs supernaturals, would force her to be their lower huntress, or kill her like they did her mother. To stay safe, Nicole hides in a small university town, convinced the mythological art collection at a local manor contains a final message from her mother. But before she can study it, Kian, is that how you say it? Kian McCarter, the Wake's most skilled Imperial, arrives on his own hunt. When Nicole and Kian discover that Kian's prey has stolen a painting for leverage, they're forced to work together. As the creature threatens to expose Nicole's powers, her tenuous alliance with Kian threatens her heart. If her true identity is revealed, Kian will hunt her next. No one disobeys the Wake and survives, especially when the art they're seeking unveils a conspiracy that would change the lives of creatures and humans forever. But Nicole may only be able to resist one, her wicked impulses or a love that could repaint her world. And after a life of hiding her true nature, who could resist the temptation of magic? A luxurious forbidden romance that will become your new obsession. That sounds great. That really does sound good. I'm excited for that. I'm very excited for that. So, I think Fairyloot have outdone themselves, really, in this month's selection. So, obviously, this one is a separate kind of thing, but I thought I would include it anyway. So I don't think I can fairly include that when I'm judging which of this month's picks are my favourites. However, I do love the design of this one. I think that my favourite design, I think it is the Honey Witch. Even though this cover looks very similar to the original one, I love the edges and I just love the overall vibes of this one with the cottagecore and especially these end papers. These end papers are like my favourite thing. They're stunning. And obviously the reversible dust jacket as well. The vibes of the cottagecore. I mean, I'm a cottagecore girly, so obviously that was probably going to be my favourite anyway. But I'm really pleased with Fairyloot's selection of this month's picks. Their designs are gorgeous. I think they've picked some really good picks as well. The Honey Witch and the Temptation of Magic in particular, I'm really looking forward to reading. The Curse of Blood and Wolves, I'm a bit more apprehensive about purely because of that quote on the back. Or because it just makes me cringe. But maybe that's just something I need to get over in myself. You know, I'm sure a lot of people will be really happy that they've done this book. It has been selling fairly well, I think. So I'm intrigued by it. I'm intrigued. I am most excited for the Honey Witch and the Temptation of Magic. They're the two that I'm most excited for out of the picks. I think great picks. And in terms of the items from the YA box, we know what my favourite's going to be. It's going to be the A Study in Drowning pin. How could it not be? A Study in Drowning is... it's just me. A Study in Drowning is me. I am A Study in Drowning. That's just what it is. So obviously it was going to be this. But other than that, I kind of think the glasses case, obviously it's probably not going to be that useful for everybody, but that's very useful for me and much nicer than my standard blue Specsavers one that I've got. Like, this is going to be coming with me everywhere now. Very happy with that. So I am much happier with this month's Fairyloot unboxing than I was with last month's. Last month's I ended up feeling a little bit disappointed with, not necessarily with the book picks apart from the June Ciel Tam one, but the items I didn't think were that strong and I didn't think I was going to get much use out of them. But this month, loving the vibes overall. I feel like they all kind of go quite well together as well. You know, with sort of cottagecore, sort of academia. Loving the picks, loving the items. Very happy with this month's unboxing. So I'm feeling good about these. I'm really excited. I kind of really want to read The Honey Witch next, purely because I've just been seeing it everywhere and it is so stunning. I do have another book that I need to read before that for work, but after that I might pick up The Honey Witch, especially because we will be going into June soon, and in June I do want to just try and read LGBTQ books, and if that is sapphic then that works. So I hope that you like this month's unboxing. Let me know what your favourite edition out of the 4 that I've unboxed was, and also let me know what your favourite item from the YA box was. As I've said, the Study in Drowning pin and the glasses case, they win for me. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you wanna, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!